I'm just going to show you guys a few things that may work for you, and you can actually try it out at home and see if it helps, because you don't want to go out in public looking like your kids are just taking over your life. You want to actually feel good about yourself and look nice and clean and organized. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to take off my glasses and put on my contacts because I never even wear my glasses out. So I'm gonna put on my contacts real quick. This is literally me when I'm in a rush. I don't have time to wash my face sometimes, so a toner works really well. Get a cotton ball, and this will clean up any dirt, oil, debris, whatever you have on your face. So after I applied my toner and cleansed my skin, I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. This one's by Clean and Clear, and it has a pump, so that helps you dispense the product onto your hand and go in and apply it to your face. Another thing you guys need in your life is a sponge, a beauty sponge that's moist. Run it under water. Use this to apply your foundation because it's gonna save you so much time instead of using a brush. I feel like I'm rushing right now, but in real life we are rushing. So for foundation, I'm taking this foundation because it's very natural. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. I do have dry skin, so that's why I'm using the Dewy and Smooth, but they do have a matte and poreless, which I love as well. So grab some foundation, grab your sponge. I'm not even gonna prime my face, and I'm just going to apply my foundation just so my skin looks even, because like seriously, my face is actually pale, and that's another thing that can make you look tired, is when your skin doesn't have an even tone to it. See the redness. So I applied my foundation to half of my face so you guys could see the difference. Like, it already makes a huge difference. And the reason why I'm applying my foundation first is because you just want to get that on there, get that base on there, because we're not going to do anything crazy with the eyes. We don't have time for smoky eyes in the morning, or you know, when we're on the go, we don't have time for eyeshadow unless we have like extra time to spare. But the key is to look awake and to look presentable. Apply some foundation onto your lids, because I have really bad dark bags underneath my eyes and then around my eyes. So applying foundation to my lids would just help with that, covering up the darkness. Make sure you blend it all the way down to your neck. And the reason why I advise you guys to get a sponge is because you don't have to sit there and keep blending it with a brush, because with brushes you tend to get a lot of streaks and then it's just not gonna look right, and then you're just gonna be frustrated. You want to get these things done super quick. See, already it's starting to get there. I'm starting to look more awake. Concealer is definitely a must-have. Even if you don't wear foundation and you want to do like a BB cream or tinted moisturizer, you definitely need to have a concealer. And right after the foundation, I'm going to cover my dark circles, because I know when you have a little one, you're up at night, you're barely sleeping. When you do have free time in the night when your kids are sleeping, you're up thinking and doing so many things that you forget to, you know, give yourself some rest. And then you end up going to sleep late. And then you wake up in the morning and you have to do a million and one things before you go out the door. So here I'm just blending my concealer with the same sponge. So definitely foundation and concealer. And then loose powder. This one is by Airspun. I got it like at Walgreens or Walmart. Just grab a little bit of that and try to get yourself a nice powdered brush. There's so many brushes out there, but this one is nice and fluffy. I'm just going to grab a little bit and apply it. I'm just tapping any excess and applying it underneath my eyes and on my lids. Now this might take me, you know, 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It depends on how fast you work and how much you know about applying makeup, because if you really don't know much, it might take you longer, but it's good to practice. At least you know, your face looks evened, and you can actually go out the door like this if you want. So I'm just gonna apply some Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. This one's really good. I'll put the link down below so you guys could see it. And just grabbing a small mirror, I'm going to apply some mascara. Concealer is a must. Mascara is like the second must. So concealer and mascara, As long as you have those two, you'll be good. And this is only if you want to apply like a little bit of makeup just so you don't look so tired, because sometimes we don't even have time for like foundation. And a tinted moisturizer is fine because you could just apply it with your fingers. Like, you don't have to do so much. But definitely concealer and mascara. And the reason why I say that is because when people look at us, they look at our eyes more than anything. That's the first thing that they see. And you're going to be at work or wherever you're going, and you want to make sure that your eyes don't look tired. So that's why we need the concealer to cover up dark circles and then the mascara. If you tend to get mascara on your lid, get some kind of card, like a business card. I actually have a business card. Let me go get. Apply your mascara this way. It actually makes your lashes look bigger when you do it this way. I have a video on how to make your real lashes look fake, but this way is a lot faster and you won't get mascara on your lid, because that's another disaster that we don't have time for. Okay, mascara is done. So now that our foundation is on and it's set, I'm gonna take some bronzer. This one's by NYC and it's the Smooth Skin bronzer. And taking a random brush, I'm just going to add some color to my face and some dimension. You don't have to do this, but honestly, like, it makes a difference. So you don't look so basic, and you want to throw some color back onto your face so you look a little bit alive and healthy and glowy. So I like to apply this to my forehead, bronzing up my face. I'm not like necessarily contouring. It's better to keep doing this and to keep blending it out, because people will notice harsh lines and then you're just gonna look burnt. You don't want to look burnt. Okay, so bronzer is on. I do like to add a glow to my skin, so any highlighter will do. And I'm using this brush by Real Techniques. I like to apply some to my nose, my chin, and right on my cheekbones, and take it upward. This is just gonna make you look healthy, like you drank so much water, but you're probably dehydrated because you probably don't even have time to drink water in the morning. If you have time to do your eyebrows, do your eyebrows if you want. I mean, I really don't need to do my eyebrows because I have some brows, but this one's definitely thinner and lighter than this one, so I'm gonna fill in my brow. I'm not gonna make them perfect or anything. It's just something slight, and there's no right or wrong way. You guys could just fill in your eyebrows as you please, but I feel weird without eyebrows, so I would prefer to fill them in, because I don't know, I feel like my eyebrows are pretty good and they need to be shown off, so a little something, a little something. Solid color. You could do lip gloss if you want. Like, I look kind of awake. I'm just gonna go get dressed and we're gonna do our hair. Okay guys, let's do this. My hair is pretty short. I have a lot of hair though, so this is my go-to hair routine when I'm in a rush. Just comb through your hair, apply some product. You can do oil, but I'm gonna actually use this frizz-free Secret Weapon touch-up cream, which helps with flyaways and frizz, just a little bit like that. And I'm going to apply it to the top layer of my hair, just so it doesn't look frizzy and it looks like I actually did something to it. I like to part my hair in the middle, and make sure you have your scrunchie on deck. So this is, a lot of people don't know how to braid, but I mean, a twist is pretty simple. Just make sure that you have like some kind of product on the top and that it's brushed through, and just kind of twist your hair and grab pieces as you go, and make sure it's flat on the top, and then keep twisting all the way to the back, and then bring it to one side just to hold it, and then twist the other side. And just keep twisting until you grab most of the hair, and then grab all the hair in the back. make sure that your twist is like actually twisted inward like this, and grab your scrunchie and tie your hair like a low pony. Fix like anything that needs fixing. So this definitely helps with flyaways. I'm gonna add a little bit more to the top, just a tiny bit. Dropped it, but who cares? And this isn't sticky, it smells really good. Just make sure that it looks good. Now you can leave it in a ponytail, or I like to do it in a bun because I feel like it looks better. Do a little bun just to bun it up like this. I don't know, I feel like this looks more fancy. You can pop up some cute little earrings, and this is pretty much it. Something like this, something natural. If you do have more time, you can get yourself a eyeliner pen, and this is only if you have time. You don't have to do a wing, but I like to do this if I have time. Just line the top of your eyes. A little extra step if you want to be extra that day. And I feel like pens are just easier because you're literally drawing a line. You see that? The difference? It's a very thin line, but it gives it a little extra something. This one is by Wet n Wild. It's the skinny tip eyeliner. Done! We are finished. If you have a setting spray, go ahead and set your face. Please invest in mascara and concealer. This one's so beautiful. It has a natural finish, and they have a lot of shades. This is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. This one's another one of my favorites because it just looks very natural. Like, it doesn't look like I try to cake on concealer underneath my eyes. I do have dark circles, but this helps with the dark circles, and it has a very natural finish. And you can just set it with a powder. Another thing is, if you do have oily skin, try to get some kind of loose powder. This one's like one of my favorites because it does not look cakey on the skin. I don't know if they have other tones. This one's translucent, and I've been using this one for so long. It does come with a lot, and I believe it's like $5 at Walgreens, or I think Rite Aid has it, and Walmart definitely has this, and it's in the nail section, which is kind of weird. So if you can't find this powder, it's probably like where the lashes and the nail stuff is at, like on the bottom. That's where they usually have it. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and also make sure to hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one.